Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the Coach's Desk again. And as we continue to give you previews leading up to the national trials, today we'll be looking at the 100 meters for men. I guess that a lot of persons would not be too interested in this one, but because of the uncertainty of who will win, then it might be an intriguing one to see. But before we get into that, people, all the senior athletes wishing to participate in the national trials, the Ministry of Health has mandated that they do a PCR test and that one should return negative. It will be free of cost and it will be ready back in the next 24 hours after doing it. The process starts today at 9 a.m. at the J-Trace office. That's where it will be done. The athletes will have to bring in a valid ID, and they also would have to, be there on time to ensure that they go through the process. So if they are not there, they are not going to be allowed to participate in the championship. The junior athletes, on the other hand, would not be mandated to do these tests at the moment. So that is a word out there from the Ministry of Health. All right, so looking at the 100 meters, people, it is one of the races over the years at the national trials that would have been intriguing, would have been one to look forward to. However, because of the performances of our male athletes post Usain Bolt era, the interest is not there anymore because of the lack of quality performances from the athletes. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is not living up to the hype as the women's 100 meters. The women 100 meters is actually one that is in the forefront right now. Persons might have their favorite to win the men's 100 meters, but I mean, no, because of the times that the men have been running, it really doesn't put it in the spotlight, if you ask me. But you have a Yohan Blake. He should be the one that should come up in things, even though many people believe that he will not make the top three. You also have a Oblique Seville that is doing exceptionally well. He has not gone below 10 seconds to date, but from what I'm hearing is that he's prepped to go sub 10 in this championship. There is a former St. Elizabeth technical athlete in Nigel Ellis. He's also doing pretty well. He has a 10.0 season best so far. I think that's his personal best as well. You have a Julian Ford who would have gone sub 10 before, but that has been like many moons ago. So I mean, these names that I'm calling are the ones that should be expected to be in the finals. There is a Taekwondo Tracy who is also doing well. O'Shane, is that the name? There's this young man from GC Foster College who is doing well as well. But in terms of time, I mean, this one isn't so hot, so to speak. There's a Javon Minzy. There is a Jazeel Murphy. Christopher Barneswell, is that the name? I mean, there are not much option to choose from in this event, people. You know what I mean? Not much to choose from, but we do believe that someone will come up trumps. Many persons are pointing towards Oblique Seville. He seemed to be the one that is making all the progress in terms of running out for this season. His progress was derailed though by an injury. Likewise, Julian Ford, he had an injury as well that has derailed. He was on the right path, but injury is a demon of the sport, and it's something that we can't look past. It's inevitable. Persons were expecting a Tajay Gale to be a part of it, but he's not. And Asafa Powell, but he's not. So I mean, this one, we see persons like Kevon Rattray, Nikhil Ashmead, these people coming back in. I mean, oh boy. There's this youngster from United States, Devontae Burnett. Yes, he decided to represent Jamaica. He was on the collegiate scene. He made the 200 meters and the 100 meter finals. He did not come up in the medals. I think one was fifth and one was sixth. But I mean, the men's side of things is not so impressive this season and for the past few seasons. But we're tempering our expectations where they are concerned. Only on the hurdle side and the throw side, we probably might see somebody, doing well at the championships in terms of the Olympics. But I mean, the 100 meter men, the expectation isn't great at all. The fans know it, the athletes know it. It's just for them just to come out, put in a creditable performance, make the team, and try and improve to times that can actually challenge the US guys who are running 9-8 seconds. You know what I mean? And pretty much the US men are in line right now to actually, Trayvon Bromell is the favorite to win at Tokyo. But we hope that these Jamaicans will put together a nice race, qualify, and then whatever needs to be tweaked, whatever needs to be improved, can be improved in time for the Olympics so that they can be more competitive, if you ask me. So, people, what are your thoughts? Who will actually win the men's national title? Is it Yohan Blake? Is it Oblique Seville? Is it Taekwondo Tracy? Is it Julian Fort? I think these names are the front runners. I'm not certain if there's going to be a surprise person, but to me, it's even at the moment in the men's 100 meters for the Jamaica trials. It's even at the moment. I'm not seeing a runaway favorite. I guess it's going to be close. It's going to be probably a blanket finish because these athletes are not far away from each other. And it's depending on who is going to be executing at the time. You know what I mean? So let's see, people. Let's see. I want to hear your comments down below or read your comments down below in the comment section. Because like I said, I love these track and field comments. They are very, very, very intriguing and interesting. Thanks again for tuning in. Remember to tell a friend about our Coach's Desk. And please do remember to subscribe, especially if you're new. Hit the notification bell so when we publish these videos, you will be aware that something is out from the Coach's Desk. Thanks again, people. I'm out.